Whoa. And welcome to hopefully the final part of this. We're almost done. We're almost done. I'm late because I was finishing installing Rebirth. Then I added a bunch of Rebirth mods to make sure that I keep the continuity of the characters as best as I could. There was no Hasuna Miku model, unfortunately, for Aerith, so we lost Hasuna Miku. So that's great. Also, there's just not that many mods for Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, so that sucks. I did my best of what I could find. Thankfully, Master Chief still exists. Not to the Master Chief we have here, but I think it'll still be fun. So, you know. Hopefully, we get everything all good and set up. Because it is time to try to finish the remake. In general. But before that, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I will be right back.
Oh, banana.
That's me when I get up. Banana. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. I hope everybody is having a good day. I hope everybody's having a good time. Hope everybody's good. These past few streams, I have been so fucking angry and just in a really awkward mood. I apologize. I noticed that. Hopefully no one's too, like, upset by that. You know, I get angry. I like games, man. And when my games play like butt cheeks, I get angry. You know what I mean? I get angry. I get angry. But hopefully everything is all good. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, Gio. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh no. Could it be? It can't be. I think it's true. Oh. What? I guess it's true. Oh, that's sad. No! That's really fucking hot in here. Just double checking. Don't want to be a bad. I think it's true. Oh. Well, that's sad. If it is true, it's... Wonder what happened. Well, nothing to worry about. See, when how do I explain? I don't want to, like, indulge, like, something that, like, really for everybody doesn't really, I guess, matter. For me, it matters a lot. In fact. Oh. One of our longtime viewers, like one of the people that stuck around here, uh, essentially stopped watching and unfollowed. I don't know what the fuck I did. Did I do something? That's just really sad. Every time I see something like that, I notice it, and it's just really, it's always depressing, because it's just like, what did I do? Did I say something fucking freaky? Say something wrong? I'm pretty good at noticing these things. I've always been pretty good at it. Like I said, I really appreciate the people that are here. And so when I have people who constantly are chatting and talking, and then all of a sudden they disappear, you know, my brain goes, well, that's strange. And then I go in and I check, and then I see, you know, like somebody unfollows or something like that. I know, because again, I don't have that big of a number. It's not like, it's not impossible to see when things go up and down, right? And then I noticed that somebody essentially unfollowed, and I'm like, and it was somebody who watched our stuff a lot, who also really liked Krelly. So noticing that kind of just makes me sad, because it's just like, but I don't like bothering people with it, because it's such a weird thing to get, like, sad about. It's just, you know. It's like, it's one person in a sea of people, to a lot of other people. But to me, every person that's here, every person that's followed, every person that hangs out with me, you know, here, every person means a lot to me. And I try my best to be as honest as I am, to be as forward as I am. You know, sometimes my words don't necessarily mean, I don't try to be rude about it, you know what I mean? Because I understand, a lot of people go like, oh, you're saying this about, like, because, like, a while back when I was talking about things, like, when I was mentioning, you know, something that I noticed, because it's something that I noticed, a lot of LGBT people, like I said, or it's a lot of, like, during a time when there's, like, these people ranting on Iron Mouse, for example, and shit like that, I said, whoa, yep, that's what I thought. It's still hella broken. You know, I said, like, particular things, like, hey, LGBT people, a lot of them are fakers, a lot of them are bad people, they're not actually this and that. And then when I notice a lot of times there's, like, a certain amount of creators that are on the internet, right? And I'm not trying to be rude. Sometimes I get a little upset, but I don't mean any harm by it. You know, I'll say something stupid, I'll, like, make, you know, if I ever make fun of somebody directly to that person directly, usually if I notice it, I'll apologize immediately, because I don't like to make fun of people. That's not the point of what we do. Usually it's just like an emotional thing, and I go, yo, my bad, my fault, dog, that's on me, that's not something I should be doing, you know, and immediately apologize for it. So I always make sure to clarify that I'm not condoning your actions. I'm not trying to make fun of the person. And then, you know, I talked about how I noticed a specific trend with a lot of, VTuber drama shit. It happens to be basically 3 types of people. The people that have nothing to do with the VTuber side of things, they just hate them for the sake of hating them. And then it's the LGBT people. A lot of times, like, the people in that community that are just always complaining about anything and everything and just trying to make everything about them, that I've always hated. And then I talked about how a lot of times I noticed another trend that's been happening that I feel like no one's fucking talking about, and that's that, like, there's a lot of, like, black people that are constantly bitching in the VTuber space, making it all about them. And I called that shit out because it's a noticeable trend. It's spiking up. Like, the amount of people that are going on cam saying that these people are, like, Nazis and this and that and all these other things that I, like, again, and I clarified, I don't want it to be the case. I don't like having to say that, but it's something that I'm noticing, and we need to chill the fuck out with that shit, because you're making everybody else look bad in your own communities because you are having these really bad opinions. These opinions that literally boil down to contradicting yourself 24,000 separate different times and targeting only the most popular content creators for clicks and views. And I noticed that it's becoming a trend, and I don't like having to say that, but it's the truth. And whether you want to hear it or not, whether you want to think I'm racist or not, that's not up to me or you. That you can, I mean, it's technically up to you on your decisions and what you want to believe it is. But I'm noticing something, I see it, and it's constantly happening. That doesn't mean that there aren't white people, there aren't Hispanic people, there aren't fucking X, Y, and Z, everything under the sun types of people that are also complaining. But it's just a noticeable trend that seemingly seems really awkward and strange. It's like, why is it always LGBT, people that are adjacent to LGBT, and then there's a certain group of people that right now are really heavily complaining? Especially when it involves that particular creator that happens to also be technically black, like one of the people from when Iron Mouse was saying that they were uncomfortable. And I said this because, again, there are people out there that make agendas. They do this thing. They don't actually give a shit about any of the things they're complaining about. They're just doing it because they want to make sure that it's like, you can't do this to, you know, X, Y, and Z people. You can't attack LGBT people for being bad people. You can't attack black people for being bad people. You can't attack, like, Hispanic people for being bad people. It's like, no, bad people exist in every fucking form, whether you want to hear it or not. When you start to notice that it's a trend, if I noticed, like, a bunch of Hispanic people going out fucking attacking Iron Mouse, I would be calling that shit out just as fast. No matter who you are, it doesn't matter. I don't care about the color of your skin, but I will call you out when I notice a trend. Because when there's a trend, there's a reason why it's a trend. And that's why I dislike it. This is why I call it out. Because whether you want to hear it or not, whether you think it's rude or not, whether you think it's racist or not, to me, it does not fucking matter. I'm going to call shit out. I'm going to call hypocrisy and hypocrisy out regardless of the color of your fucking skin. I don't give a fuck. Your skin doesn't matter to me, dog. It's the person that you are underneath all of that. Inside is what matters. And see, our community, a lot of people in our community are black and LGBT and Latina. I've got like a statistic, and a lot of times it's usually that. So sometimes I feel like it might accidentally be rude to people. Like when I say that, because who knows? So when I see a follower who ends up unfollowing because maybe I said, you know, I noticed that it's a typical, it's becoming a trend that online TikTok black creators who are trying to be in the VTuber space right now are the ones that are yelling about this shit and being heavily hypocrisy towards the community. And it's a noticeable trend. Like how I brought up another, like, black VTuber who was calling people like Zentreya and several other people Nazis. And alluding towards it, but pretending like she wasn't alluding towards that, but clearly saying that straight out the gate and being like, huh, it's kind of strange how these people are doing this, but literally indicating it, writing it in their, you know, hashtags and shit, and me being like, this is a fucking trend. I don't know why this is a thing. Why is this happening? Because there are some amazing black content creators out there. Straight out the gate. April Samurai, great example. Awesome creator. Love him. Super chill, super cool, great guy. Vanessa, always Vane49. A VTuber, great person. Has great morals. Understands. Like, there are good creators out there that I've gotten to know that I can point to as right there why this looks weird. Because there are great examples of people who don't always agree with me. Obviously. Duh. We all have our own opinions about things. But that doesn't mean that we go around butting heads and start calling people fucking weird-ass shit and making shit up to defend somebody who doesn't deserve to be defended. And then hypocrisizes it and becomes a hypocrite over it. Because they immediately do the exact thing that they are claiming somebody else is doing. Completely devaluing their arguments, and it's becoming a trend. And that's why I want to call it out, because I see zero people talking about it. Like, zero, all these, like, massive content creators, you know, the ones that are doing drama every fucking day of their fucking lives, doing it 24/7, never talk about this weird-ass trend that's going on. Because they're afraid that they're gonna get canceled for this shit or something. Whether I get canceled or not for saying what I said, I'm going to stand by it. I'm going to be like, no, I noticed this shit. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to claim that I'm racist, that's on you. I'm calling out your shitty behavior. I'm noticing a typical trend with these groups of people because they're usually the radical groups in your community, and you should be calling that shit out too. If I notice radical people in the Latina community being fucking weird as shit, or people in the LGBT community or the trans community being weird as fucking hell, I'm gonna call that shit out. I'm not gonna defend them. I'm not gonna ignore them. I'm going to call them out for their bullshit. Because it's unacceptable no matter what you are. Because in the end of the day, no matter what you are, black, Latina, white, fucking whatever religion, Catholic, or Catholic my ball, Mormon, Israeli, whatever the fuck you are, none of that shit matters. Whether you're orange, purple, blue, banana, I don't give a fuck what you are. You're a human being, act like one. You're an adult, act like one. And when you do something stupid, and when you do something dumbass, and you say stupid shit, you're gonna get called out for it. If you boil it down to me saying, well, it's because of the color of your skin, you've missed my entire fucking argument. It's not the color of your skin, it's a trend that's going on with your community that you need to rein in. I talk about the trans community 24/7, dog. The community that I happen to be a part of, I'm constantly going at the throat for. Constantly. If you think I ain't willing to call out the people that are in my own community, you be insane. Because that's not what we're fucking about. I'm not gonna just randomly attack random people because of random reasons. Because that'd be hypocrisy. I'm a hypocrite at that point, right? Because I'm trans, and I'm trying to fight for the advocates of the rights of trans people to be treated like human beings, and just, in general, the LGBT. Every day. Why would I do that? But I understand if it comes off from a source in your head. And that's why I feel bad, because it's like, I try to word my shit as best as I can. I'm not the best at wording, my words, right? And so, sometimes when I try to word things, it doesn't go very well, and it might be perceived as something that it isn't, and I feel bad, especially people who are dedicatedly watching and coming out here and, supporting me, and then they hear me say something that they just go, oh, how could you do that? How could you say that? Because that's not the point. I'm not trying to cut your throat and, be rude to you. I'm trying my best to express what the problem is in the best way that I can. And again, I have a hard time expressing my words. I've always had that hard time. So I try not to make it sound worse than it is, but I try to speak the truth, the way that I feel. The words that are coming out of my mouth are my actual valid feelings. So that people know. And sometimes that might come off as really rude, disrespectful, or whatever the case. And I don't want it to be that case. I don't want people to have to feel like when I say something, it's annoying or frustrating. Because, again, it's about love and respect, but sometimes there are days when you gotta just say what's going on, and it might come off as rude. Sometimes you might just get mad. I am not a perfect fucking person. I can't be perfect all the time. Perfect is the definition of the ability to not change, that I'm at the pinnacle peak of humanity, which I am not. I'm a human being. I get mad. I get frustrated. I cry. I get sad. All the emotions that's on the spectrum I can possibly be. Because underneath all the shit that I am right now, the thing you're looking... you're looking at, I am still a person. So when I was talking about that, I knew that there was going to be a problem. I knew that there might have been a day or something that somebody might have taken offense to it. And that's why I tried my damnedest to put asterisks everywhere about, yo, this isn't meant to be offensive. This isn't about just one thing. But it's a noticeable thing that I want to call out because it needs to be called out. So when I have somebody who's been here every single stream, every single day, every single time, for like up to 45 consecutive streams. Somebody who's been a dedicated audience member, and then I find that they found offense to something. It's the opposite of what I want to do, because it's kind of the same trend that I've always seemingly fall down in, is that I will do my damnedest to be myself, and then everybody around me will go, oh yeah, be yourself, do what you can, and then immediately it gets whipped onto me, and then it's like, no, you're an asshole, you're a problem. And it's always been that way for years. This is why I try so hard to be just honest, and if people don't like that, then unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. I wish that I could solve all of your problems. I wish that I could solve the world's problems. If I could take the world's burdens and make the world peaceful as long as I suffer, I would do that, unironically. Because I would know that the people that are closest in my lives, that I care about so much, would also be protected. If I could solve all problems, I would. That's a fact. I would like to do that. I tried to do that with people, friends, family, etc. And I always seem to fail because I take too much. I take too much on my plate. I say something that might just be out of pocket for somebody, and then I ruin somebody's day or somebody's time or somebody's life, and it sucks. Especially somebody who's been around for so long, and I feel bad. Straight up. Because it's never the intention. But I can't convince anybody. I just can't. I can't convince anybody. I can't convince somebody that I'm not a bad person if they don't want to believe, or they don't want, or if they have like a mindset that seems jaded, or they might have a different opinion. Instead of talking about it, they would rather just walk away. And in the end of the day, again, like I said, that's just how it usually happens with some of my friends and stuff like that. It's hard making friends. It's hard doing these things. It's hard to live your life. Having to censor yourself and basically mitigate who you are as a person every day, because every time you do something, you are the punching bag for people sometimes. And that is something that ends up happening a lot, is that I talk so fucking for real, with no remorse, that sometimes people find it easy to use me as a punching bag. Because, oh, you'll take it. You're really honest. You tell me if it bothers you, right? Not realizing that those people are also the same people that if I did tell them those exact things that I was uncomfortable with, they would get mad at me and whip it back onto me and be fucking to the point that I can't tell them. So then I just end up having to be a punching bag instead of being honest with them, because I can't, without it being whipped onto me for being, quote-unquote, an uncool friend, or why can't you do this, or why can't you do that? And that's just how kind of friendships work today, for the most part. It's really hard to find those small group of friends that you can say for a certainty that you could see them being your friends for the rest of your lives. It really is very hard to find that. And I try to make sure that when people are here watching these streams, that they are the most comfortable. We're here to help. I'm here to make your guys' day better, maybe give you some new information, some insight, maybe talk, just express words and stuff like that, because that's what I like to do. I like to just be myself. Streaming is the reason why, the streaming and people everybody here is the reason why I love doing what I do here. Because I can be honest, and sometimes that honesty destroys. I used to, and funny enough, when I was a kid, I used to write all the time about how I used to be a very hollow husk. And I used to be. Like, back in the day, oh man, no, I used to be a goofball, but deep down, I was super hollow on the inside. Everything I did was just a projection. Just trying to get people to fuck off and make artificial friends because I was afraid of being alone. So I would put on several masks. This is why I tell people I don't like wearing a mask. I don't like pretending to be something I'm not. Because guess what? I used to do that all the time growing up. Why? That's the reason why I don't like doing it. Because I used to do it all the time, and it's the most miserable thing in existence. Pretending to be something you're not, just to fit to some puzzle piece that somebody else crafted, cutting limbs and cutting pieces of yourself and parts of your identity just to fit into a puzzle piece, that then they'll just be like, well, I don't like it, and then they throw it away, being you. Putting on a mask never solves a damn thing. But when you stop putting that mask on, you start to find out that the world runs on fake interactions and being what other people want you to be. That's how the world works. If you can't be something for them, you are useless to them. Friendships, family, businesses, everything under the sun has this mask problem. You have to put on a mask every day of your life. Just think about going to work. Like, you work at McDonald's. Are you really keeping that mask off moment and talking the way that you think you should be talking? Or are you putting on a mask just to survive the end of the day and then book it back home, take that mask off, and start bitching and complaining about your job, and your job sucks? Because you can't say it while you're there. Because you'll get fired and you'll have no money. Right? Everybody has to put on a mask. Play a role, essentially, that they aren't meant to be playing. Because no one can voice their opinions, because to voice your opinion is to go against the system, to go against the rules and regulations, to go against everything that they stand for. If you're not with us, you're against us. And if you're against us, you deserve to fall. That's how I lost my job, because I stood up for myself. And they took me out, because I would not bow down to their words. I would not bow down to what they wanted from me, and inevitably it took a toll on me. Because I spoke my mind. And that's a big thing in general. So again, I feel bad for making people feel bad. Maybe it's something I said. Maybe it was yesterday's stream where I was going off on the devs and shit like that for some poorly implemented game design shit. I was so fucking pissed. And I get so pissed that I tell people all the time, my rage is not fun. It's not Aaron Hansen rage where he'll just start making jokes. My rage is like, I'm gonna fucking stab you. I'm gonna fucking beat you down, you motherfucker. I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna and beat your family in front of you. Type of levels of rage. Again, why do you think I have a whole lore talking about having the greatest rage? The Eye of Magnus, Crimson, which is supposed to represent the greatest rage. Because I get very angry. And it's uncontrollable. Because again, I have something called intermediate explosive disorder. And I can't really stop it. But I tried my best to cope with it by starting, and even in that stream, started talking about things like why it's a problem, why I think it's stupid, why I think the gameplay is ass, why I think these bosses make no fucking sense. Like, again, Rufus is a great example in Final Fantasy VII Remake, as Rufus auto-counters every single time unless he's reloading. You get one chance to hit him, and if you're in the slow, lumbering, but like Punisher mode, it does nothing. On top of that, Punisher mode doesn't help you because Punisher mode's counter cannot activate because bullets don't count as physical damage. So, because they don't count as physical damage, you can't do anything. Even when the dog is there, if you get hit by the dog in Punisher mode, you'll automatically get shot by a different attack being countered for a follow-up, leaving you wide open for the dog to then follow up on you and basically getting insta-whacked over and over again. It's just not fun. And that's why I talked about it. When I got so pissed off is because I had to restart the whole boss fight because it was that bad. Because I would have got a game over and it would have taken forever to get to the game over screen. But then when the cinematic boss fighting shit really rears its ugly head, when you realize that when you restart a boss fight like that, every single cinematic cutscene in the boss fight, well, at first is really cool. If it were easier and wasn't bullshit, would have been fine. But now, every time you go there, you have to sit there and mug that dude. Because you have to sit there and wail at him until his health bar goes all the way down, which is not easy to do when your damage output is shit. If you have really bad damage output, you can't use a lot of your abilities. You can't use triple slash because he'll counter it, because it'll automatically counter if you even hit him once. So you hit him once, counter. If you hit him with Braver, counter. If you hit him with Infinity Edge, counter. If you hit him with Blade Blast, if you even get that Blade Burst, you might not get that off because Blade Burst would require you to sit through a long idle animation to hit it. And you have no stagger resistance during the attack, which is really bad for a character whose speed and mobility is 5 times faster than anything you could do. So you have to wait and wail on him with the weakest version of your attack power, which the game even specifies Punisher mode is designed to deal more damage while being slow and lumbering, which means that the one thing that they want you to do isn't even possible. Also, getting Rufus's stagger bar anywhere near acceptable is impossible. So you're just slowly wailing on him with heavy... He resists your attacks, by the way. And because he resisted my attacks, because I had lightning enchantment. Because he also is a lightning-based attacker. Which means that he was resisting a lot of my damage, which made the fight even slower. And that's kind of the problem. And that's what I got mad about. Is that, like, shit like that became consistent. They started running out of ideas. Every enemy doesn't have a weakness. You know what their weakness is? Wait for them to do one particular thing and then hit them till they get a stagger meter break. And if not, just keep wailing on them and just block the whole time. That's so fucking boring. And that's why I got mad. Again. And I don't want to piss people off. I don't want to make people mad. That's not the point here. We're trying to make people feel good. I like Krelly because she can do that without pissing people off. I wish I could do that. I wish I could be a great content creator that people can look at and just have a good time, and I don't disappoint people, and I don't make them mad. Because I say something. I overthink it. But I also can't help with that. Because when I disappoint somebody, especially longtime viewers, it hurts the worst. Because those are the people that are like, we'll support you no matter what. And then somehow I manage to take that person and break them. I'm disappointed in myself to even get to that point. It's a shame on me type of thing. But there's nothing I can do, man. It's just the way that it is. It hurts the worst when you realize that you are basically not good enough to entertain people the way that you hope that you are. I can be entertaining, but at times I can also be just a Debbie Downer. And if I'm not in a great mood, that tends to be more often. I wish I could be an Iron Mouse. I wish that I could be, you know, a Krelly. I wish I could do these things and just entertain people and they could just have fun. I just seem to disappoint more people than I ever actually inspire. And it doesn't help that I'm getting beat down constantly on TikTok, you know? I haven't even turned that on yet. Because TikTok has just been... It's just those negative comments start to eat away at you. At first, they're fine, and then it becomes a problem. I just need to detox away from that shit sometimes. That's why I don't start TikTok anymore automatically when I start YouTube up and Twitch, is so that I have a few minutes to just talk without having to hear the constant bickering and complaining on TikTok about me not playing the game, and just being able to sit down and just have this conversation. Talk. Sometimes I feel like maybe talking is... I should stop doing this. It's not what people want to hear. I'm annoying sometimes, I swear to God. Maybe I really don't know what to do anymore. I'm trying my best to stay positive and try to just keep pushing forward. But it's days like these when you realize that you make a big mistake. Because for some people, they'll be like, it's just a one viewer. It's just one person. It's one person that was here every day. It's a viewer who genuinely liked watching our stuff. It's a person that I could remember on the top of my head, to the point that I could notice when they're gone, by the way. Yeah. To some people, it may just be a number. To me, it's much more than that. And that's why it always stings. Everybody here is more than just a number, a statistic for me. Every person here is another person I can talk to. Another person that might enjoy the content. Hang out, talk, exist. It's fun. It's building a sense of belonging, a community, a thing. That's why it'll always disappoint me when I do something stupid to disappoint someone else. That's how it always exists. Enough rambling, I'm gonna go try to find some food. I gotta get some food in my system. I think I need some food. I need some motherfucking food. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Perfecto mundo. What? Motherfucker! We're gonna kill all my petunias. Ah. Goodness gracious. Alright, I'm back. Pain, sadness, anger. All of the above. And all of the not above. There it is. There you go. Wow. Whoa. Ah. It's the final chapter. It's the final chapter. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh my god, they finally added a Marcus Red all to the TikTok thingamaboober. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. I don't know if I feel better. I don't think I'm not gonna get over that any. Like, it's always gonna sting, and it's just how it is. You do your best, and your best isn't enough. You just gotta accept it, and I guess just kind of move on. That's all that can happen. And hope that I don't do it again. You disappoint one person and make them upset, and then you feel bad. And then you get sad. Because you're like, damn. Especially somebody that was here for so long and every day, and it was just like... like, that's parasocial. I don't give a fuck what it is. What it is disappointing, because I'm disappointed in myself, damn you. Yes, parasocial. Stop it. I mean, Crowley had the same fear as well. It's just like, what if, like, I say something or do something that I don't mean to be offensive or rude, and they don't understand what I mean by it. And then they get mad. And then everybody leaves. And then no one comes back. That's what happened. Doth was just sad today. A long-time viewer. Ow. Has left the community. So here we are. It's time to finish this shit up. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait. Not without me. Wait for me. Wait for me. No, don't leave. Okay, now we're just creepily, ominously standing around. Damn. She was a fine bitch, though.
Okay, asshole, let's...
Don't. And you're wrong.
Those who look with clouded eyes see nothing but shadows.
Everything about you is wrong.
Damn.
All born are bound to her. Should this world be unmade, so too shall her children.
The world won't end today. But you.
I'm gonna kill my ex.
Will.
Take this, bitch. Ow.
Listen. Destiny comes.
And so will you. No! That would be really funny. Like, ah! I don't want to come, though. You must come. I don't wanna. You must. No! That! Why does it sound like a Kingdom Hearts song? Zach, we're lagging. Zach, we're lagging.
We drag our asses all this way. This is the welcome we get.
Zach? Zach? Oh. What is happening? Why is the cutscene breaking?
Boy, oh boy.
This has got to be a cutscene that has stuff actually happening, and it's all loading right now. It's all loading at once. I bet you that shit's loading all at once. Hold on, pause. Unpause. Pause. Unpause. Pause. Unpause. What is happening right now?
Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As a soldier! Come and get it!
Ah! How dare you? Why don't you come inside my hole, Cloud? Never! I'm waiting. Come on, get some. Man, this is why we broke up. Well, better go anyways. No, wait!
This is the point of no return.
Like we ain't got any choice. What else are we gonna do? We've already had like 3 of those. This is the point of no return. We had like 3 of those. Okay, fair. But like, this is really the point of no return.
Destiny's crossroads.
And why did you stop me?
I'm not really sure.
I don't want you to die.
What will we find on the other side?
Death. I don't know. You ever think about... You think I just...
Freedom.
Freedom. America? No, not that.
Boundless, terrifying freedom. Like a great, never-ending sky.
I don't get it. It's America. It's not actually free, though.
What you heard just now were the
It costs
voices
a
of the
lot
planet.
of money. Master
Those
Chief.
born into this world, who lived and who died, who returned, are howling in pain.
The spirits of all of those who died in America.
Because of him, Sephiroth?
They
That's right. It's Sephiroth's
words.
fault.
they don't
He
reach
killed
them.
America. It was him. That's
All
right. It was
these
his
moments
fault.
and memories, precious and fleeting, they're like rain rolling off his back. And when they're gone, he won't cry or shout or anything.
Okay.
He'd tell you that he only cares about the planet, that he'd do everything in his power to protect and preserve it. But this isn't the way it's supposed to be. There's no greater threat to the planet than him.
Oh.
Sephiroth has to be stopped. He has to be. And that's why I'm asking you to help me. I know that together we can do this.
Close your eyes because you knew I was gonna pause. Like, not this bitch again. Not this bitch again. Alright. Alright, fine! Timer's done. Wait, that's the wrong outfit, sorry. This one has the weird glow on it. Boop, better. No, it doesn't have that weird ass glow. Right. It's Master Chief. He's gonna be chiefing it, dude. He's chiefing it, dude. It's Master Chief, and he's chiefing it. Timer ran out. Next outfit. You better get another one then. Ha-ha, fool! The clown outfit. It's the greatest outfit of all time. You fool! You've doomed this entire stream, for I am not a sexy clown. It is a clown. Do-do-do-do. I am a clown. Do-do-do-do. Oh, good lord! Is that a clown? Smoking a cigarette? Yes, I am a clown. You are a fool. Now you must deal with clown. Now you must deal with me. Fuck off, Batman. I have the cube. Fuck you, Batman. I have the fucking cube. Fuck you, Batman. I have the cube. I am a clown.
But if we do,
Why are they so big? They're not that big.
we'll be changing more than fate itself.
In fact, the clown outfit makes them look smaller.
If we succeed, if we win, we'll be changing ourselves.
I am a clown.
I guess maybe that's why I hesitated.
I'm a clown. Also, hello, little man. And also, arigato gozaimasu. Following on the tiki-taki. God, they make them smaller? Yeah, they make them look smaller. That's just because of the outfit style, because it's covered up, so it makes it look different, because they're actually not that big. Trust me, they could be a lot worse. You can make them so big that it's impossible to see the screen. You're making them comedically large.
You said it yourself. He has to be stopped. And frankly, I've heard enough howling for a lifetime.
They are being compressed. They will be free in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, the boobs will be free. And when that happens, the world will end. When you cross the barrier of whispers, strange and terrible things may be waiting on the other side. Before you leap, make sure that your body is well rested and well stocked and equipped in materia. I'm pretty sure we're good. I've got everything I need. And as for items, I'm kind of stocked with items. I think the only thing I could stock up more is the turbo ether. So let me go. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if they have turbo ethers. Go back to vending machine. Yeah. You got some turbo ethers. No, but you got elixirs. One. Ho, ho, ho! I am clown! I will jump scare you! I just got mashed potatoes and gravy with some chicken.
Thank you, Cloud.
You're welcome, for whatever the reason.
Cloud, we should go.
Yeah.
So if we go through that thing, there's no coming back.
Nope.
Is it our destiny to defy destiny? It's an interesting question.
An interesting hypothesis, sir. Let's go.
Ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Never tried to challenge destiny.
The streamer?
This could well be her last line.
Don't worry,
of
he's pretty
defense.
easy to deal with. He's a cuck.
Easy.
Sorry.
Let's go.
And the mashed potatoes are really salty. Which one of you cummed inside the goddamn fucking mashed potatoes, huh? Go, Master Chief, go! Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Wouldn't be the first time I spit in Destiny's eye.
You spit in Destiny's eye, the streamer?
See the scenes of your kid. Doesn't change.
Did he enjoy it because he's a cuck?
Trying to have it her way. Daddy's coming home real soon, honey.
Fuck yeah! Dude, the Master Chief fucking pose was epic. Master Chief mod was a fantastic thing to have on. We just crossed the other side of the fucking road. Hi, welcome to the other side of the road. You're right back where you started. Hee hee hee.
Don't know about you, but looks normal to me.
Yeah. Flippity floppity flippity floppity flippity floppity flippity flip. Flippity floppity flippity flippity. Oh. That doesn't look good. I am a clown. I am a clown. Please do not hurt me. I will tell you a joke. What's a dude who likes watching his girl get railed? What would you call that? It's Destiny. Oh shit, they're trying to kill us. Ah, fuck. And you see like Destiny's face, the streamer, like, you dare make fun of me? Oh no! I am not a cock! Yes, you are! Cock this idiot! Ah! Ah! I am a clown. Ah! Whee! Ah! I am a clown. Ah! Ooh, that's a fancy PNG. What? Who's interrupting my PNG time? What? You will not call me a cock. I am Destiny. Politically wrong all the time. I don't even like politics. I don't give a fuck. It's just funny calling you a cock. Black hole, idiot. That's what you don't, ha ha, cock. Hiya! Woo! Alright, go. Nope. Yep. Yep. Gotta go. I'm a clown. Whee! Bitch. Fuck you and your shit. Woo! Up. He's trying to use his fame and fortune to silence me. It will not work. My friends! Hiya!
You're alive!
Oh, fucking course I am.
Wouldn't go that far.
Hey!
That thing. That's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
I am a clown! What do you want from me? Ah, it's using the cock blast! I am cock 1! And I am cock 2! Don't forget about me, cock 3!
Bring it on!
Bring it on, Destiny! Fucking cock bastard! Oh, timer's done. I am really... I don't know why I'm so proactively jabbing at that dude. I don't even watch his shit. I don't really care. I just thought it was funny. The last one didn't even have to rhyme. Ah! Oh, male model time. Let's go. No! The clown hat must jiggle on! It's time to become a dude! Check it out! Ladies? Ah! I'm streaming on 3 platforms: Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Now there's no boobs. It is the 3 we choose to choose fate. He's got
Is that it? Whatever. Let's do this. Anytime now. Bring it.
Hayat! Hayat! He's trying to make corrections!
Bring it on!
No holding back.
Come on, that ain't fair!
Run!
We gotta go!
Just go!
The world is falling apart! Just like his marriage! Ah! I'm falling! Help! Oh, thanks, man. They're back!
All right.
Hayat! 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 Barrett, assess them! Ow! Okay, they basically have no weaknesses like the rest of them. Just like every endgame boss, they have no weaknesses whatsoever.
Floppy.
Don't intercept! No!
Man, damn it!
We gotta get out of here now!
Go! Determination? What is this, Undertale? Run! Yeet! Woo!
Right.
Nothing to worry about.
Here we go.
Damn it!
Try me.
Blade up, stop!
I see you. Anytime. Floppy.
Blade up, stop!
Enough. That's that.
You don't mind if I fill you full of holes.
Blade up, stop! My arm!
Did we do it?
We took out.
Eric!
What? Tifa needs help!
What the hell did I just see?
A glimpse of tomorrow if we fail here today.
Ah! Hello, D. Harrison. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Ah!
Damn it! How do we stop these things?
Well, the big one is way over there. However, these guys are right here.
What's this?
Get ready.
Ow. Ow. I'm stunned again. I'm stunned again. Stunned. I'm stunned again.
Try me. Now.
No, no correcting. No correcting. It's cheating.
All good.
Ah! Ow.
Come on. Here we go.
I'm stunned again.
Okay. Try it.
Now it's angry. Ow. Ow. Why do you have overpowered abilities that make it really annoying to fight back? May I please play the game? Remember how I said bosses in this game don't play very fun and they're very annoying?
Alright.
Because they always just have really annoying abilities that just aren't fun to fight against. You know, maybe having the ability to instantly knock you the fuck out and no longer able to defend my own self against all this shit. And then also every single cutscene in the fucking fight is just the same shit.
That's that. Get ready. I'm through with you. Gotcha. Enough of you.
Bitch! Here you go. I can't wait to play Rebirth, though. I got all the stuff set up for Rebirth. That's gonna be so good. If we finish this today within a reasonable time, then...
This can't be our future.
Oh, timer's done. Man, it must be really annoying to have to stop every 2 seconds to fucking switch out mod. I wish there was a way for, like, models to automatically be switched, but that's just not possible. It'd make things easier for everybody. Thump. Shazam, bitches. We are back in boob mode. I really need to find a way that maybe there is a way for people to be able to, like, you know, fight me.
The future is always a blank page.
Them again? Least they can do is give us a little breather.
I say we split up. Take them down at the same time.
In that case, Ultra Big Boy is all mine.
Bring it on, bitch.
Bring it down, bitch. Ah!
Here we go.
Ow. What the fuck are they doing now? They tried to scam us by killing one of our characters immediately. Oh, now you're gonna look like Bahamut. How original. Like I don't know what that is.
Right. We can do this together.
Too bad I was on the ground, idiot. Tifa, take this.
Bring it.
Man, the game gives you no time for the ability to actually do anything.
No holding back.
It's almost like this entire thing is a sequence of bullshit. Man, it sure is almost like this is a fucking sequence of bullshit.
Not looking good.
Or maybe it's just a sequence of bullshit that the game just tries to cheat you every damn time. Because, you know, it's better to cheat than to actually make a competent boss fight.
Here we go.
Because, like, bro is just spamming out abilities with a 0 cooldown timer. You know. Because that's fucking fair and actually balanced in any sense of the word.
Steady. Whatever.
Because I have to spend more time healing because everybody takes too much damage. Can we please stop?
I'll show you what I can do.
2 seconds too long. 2 seconds too long. 2 seconds too long, buddy.
How shocking! Bring it! Yoo-hoo! Tagging out!
My turn. Nothing personal.
One more shot! Bring it!
Bitch. What a scam. This game is so cheap with their bosses. Their bosses are not fun to fight against. Look at this.
Get him!
Mind if I actually play the game?
Get him.
It'd be very helpful to actually play the game. Instead of the enemies just cheating the whole fucking time. This cutscene takes way too fucking long. Yeah! There we go. I will say that this entire sequence is stupid. It's, again, the whole Battle of Patrician. You're not actually fighting a boss that actually is challenging. You're fighting a boss that cheats you because it's better to cheat.
I've got you covered. That's it! Here he comes!
Ow. Stop it. Get hit. Get hit. Be done with it. Be done with it.
Say goodbye.
I'm gonna show you what avalanche is made of.
Leviathan's time's almost up too. We're trying to make this happen as fast as possible. Because this particular fight's really bad. Like, no one likes this fight. It's funny how, like, most of the endgame bosses are just not fun. And it's just because the cutscenes get in the way of combat. So when you're on a time constraint...
Did we beat him? Think so. Go on! Beat them!
Steady.
Here he comes. It gets a little annoying. Also, hello, Mopey. Wakabiku! Yeah!
Okay.
Enough. Get ready. See ya. Hope you're ready. Bring your parents down. Be gone.
Hopefully that takes care of that. Cause we're out of summon. Thank you. Miku, Final Fantasy, hell yeah. It's too bad we have Rebirth installed with mods, but unfortunately we couldn't get... Yeah, fuckhead! Die! Fool! He's dead now. I've transformed back into normal. Everybody did. Where'd Miku go? Master Chief? Miku!
Where are we?
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Here comes the more harder fight in the entire game. I'm waiting, Cloud. No.
What the hell is this?
This is... Sephiroth.
It's him! It's that guy! Sup? Sup, bitch? Floating rocks. You may have defeated Destiny, but not me. Oh, shit! Train! Yeah! Get him! Oh, hi! It's my ex! Help!
Let's finish.
She's gonna touch me! You will not touch me! I will touch you. No!
Fate is not to be taken lightly, Cloud.
Ow!
Try me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Ooze, 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 ooze!
Enjoy it.
I see you.
Ooze, 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 ooze!
Anytime now.
Beg for forgiveness. Come.
You're mine.
Infinity! Ender! You will not touch me! Vika! A rock? Oh, several rocks. Oh, you're creating a moderate, aren't you? Yes. Ah! What?
Did you miss me?
Oh, hey, Earth.
Not really.
What the hell?
Yeah, so what? Screw him.
Right.
Ah!
Here we go. Gotcha. Try me.
Ow.
Get him!
Beg for forgiveness.
Ow. Aaron.
I see. Gotcha.
No.
Anytime.
Ow.
Let's do this.
Hey. Ah.
This one's for you!
Floppy.
No.
I see.
No. No.
Anytime now.
No.
You're mine. No more playing nice.
Try ascension.
Gotta give it my all.
I'll make you ascend. Ah. Oh shit, bitch got wings. God. No, BDSL. Uh-oh. I'm not into this. Oh, cool, thank God. Oh, that was close. Thanks.
What I miss?
I almost got BDSM'd. Help. I'm back again. Help.
Enjoy it.
Go on! Nothing to worry about.
I'll take care of you.
Anytime now. I see you. Gotcha. Anytime
Beg
now.
for forgiveness.
Ow, ow. Ow. Why must you be annoying?
Anytime now.
Whoop. Ow.
Get ready. I see you. Anytime.
Enjoy it.
Ow. It's just fucking abusing the shit out of me.
Come on. Right. I see you.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
No more games.
Ah, I am very glad I did that ahead of time.
The memories.
Ow.
Anytime now.
Not the flame ball.
Just go away!
No.
I see you.
Ow.
I see you.
Get him!
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Bring it!
Floppy.
Stay strong, okay?
Gotcha.
Tifa, just keep casting this.
We can do
Anytime now. Floppy. I see you.
Bring it!
Do you dream of me?
No.
There!
Try me.
Counter stance.
Come on.
Counter stance.
Floppy. I see you. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Try me.
Focus. Thruster!
Going in. Time to get serious.
Blade Buster!
There! Bring it! This one's for you! There!
Yeah.
Gotcha. I see you.
Get him!
Ow. Woo. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh! Stop being cheeky! Oh, fuck.
Enjoy it.
Bingo!
Come on. Let's dance, asshole.
Yes! Yes! Got him with the limit breaker at the end.
Welcome back. We can do this. We can. We can change it. Make it right.
Oh yeah!
Cloud!
I'm on it! You know what they say? I will not be oppressed! If she breathe, she'll thought! Bitch. Did I get him? Whoa! Somewhere over the red. Oh, is that my ex again? You son of a bitch! Round for two. My brain.
Careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist. Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is...
The edge of creation.
What?
Cloud, lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny together.
Never.
I will never go back to you. We square up, bitch. Come on, take this. Ain't none of that. Psych. Over here, bitch. Yeah.
Not yet.
Ah! Ah! My sword!
7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see.
And that's the end of Sepha, babe. We'll just have Sephiroth
Mr.
back.
Vice President.
Because there's no Sepha Babe mod for the next game.
That's right.
Oh no. I understand that it needs to load a little bit, but what the fuck is happening when it lags like this? I understand that it has to cut to a new cutscene somewhere far away from wherever the other original stuff was, but what is happening here? It runs better when I pause multiple times. Every time I pause, it gets better. Every time I notice it lag and then I unpause it, it gets better. It's literally, it's trying to render, this is like some sort of pre-rendered cutscene or something, it has to be. But then it like, or it's like, it's not pre-rendered and it's in-game, but it's like higher fidelity, so all the textures that were originally like this needed to pop in, and now they're all popping in at once. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Do you see it? Do you see what's going on? Is it just me, or do you see it like fucking rubber banding backwards every time we pause? Every so slightly.
Wait. Was that all of them?
Zack got to live! He's alive! Don't ruin the cutscene. He lived!
Hey, Cloud. Did you see that?
Thank you. Sorry, I'm just trying to multiple. What is with this cutscene and being so buggy? We've never had this the entire time we played this game. We have never had this happen, like, at all, like, ever. I don't know what the fuck's happening with the game right now for it to act like this, but this is rare. By the way, I turned it to high priority. It's gonna bug out a lot of other things, but it might work. First soldier, he's alive! My baby boy! Zack, my baby boy, he's alive!
Here.
Thank you.
Look! It's beautiful. The world is free from fate itself. We're free. We're free. Hold on, I gotta quickly go to the YouTube side, or this not YouTube side, sorry, the TikTok side, and have to censor really quickly to get this redeem. The cow redeem is a very rare redeem due to the fact that it cannot be seen on the TikTokies for a reason. There's a reason why this one doesn't get seen on the TikTokies. There's a reason why this one doesn't get seen on the TikTokies. There you go. 10 minutes have started. Unfortunately, Tiki-Taki, you can't see because Tiki-Taki would instantly flag us if I did show it to you. You used to be able to see it until Tiki-Taki got really pissed off about it. Look! Okay, so here's the thing, right? Remember how I mentioned that Jessie is technically still alive? We just don't have a confirmed view of her still alive. There are three different there are three different items here that indicate that they're all still alive. Number one is Jessie's headband and glove. Those belong to her. I know that people think that it's Biggs' headband and stuff like that, but it's not Biggs' headband, and because it's literally because they wore the same style headband, by the way. And Biggs's was covered in an extreme amount of soot. Jessie's headband was actually severely burnt and damaged alongside her glove. And then on top of this, the three pencils are supposed to represent them, because if you remember how it's right next to the flowers right there, those are your kind of indicators right there that Jessie, Biggs, and Wedge are still alive. Because we don't know if Jessie's alive because she never gets seen. Because again, Biggs doesn't wear a single glove like that in design. But you know who does? Jessie. Which indicates that she probably came over here to help him. And then left.
Marlene.
Coming.
Planting new flowers.
Daddy?
Marlene! I'll come back.
So, what now?
We move forward. The road is uncertain. Also, you could see how look how, like, that sword looks in this cutscene.
Long as he's still out there.
Look at Cloud's sword. It's becoming rusted. It's getting wear and tear. Which is such a cool little detail here, because he's been using it so much now that it's starting to rust, wear, and tear. Like, the thing's covered in soot, damage. It's completely demolishing and disintegrating at this point. So, by the time that Cloud is finished with this in Advent Child, he lets the sword rest and rust away in the original timeline.
I thought you beat him.
No. No.
We can. We will. Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
I'm in too. bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
I love that the sword is so rusted now. While we first were going through the entire game at this point, the sword was perfectly reasonably normal. You know, it had a few scratches, bruises, you know, some damages here and there, but now it's rusting. Which goes to show by the time we're finished here, it's going to run out. It's running out of time. It looks brown, yeah, because it's rusting. As you can see here, this is the... Cloud would have got the sword from Zack, and it would have been... This sword, the way that it looks right now, is it's not rusting, but it's damaged. Scratched up and bruised. What sucks for Aerith...
Sky. I don't like it.
Great. The unknown journey will continue. Whoops. Sorry, the people might actually get to see on Tiki-Taki, I don't know. As long as Tiki-Taki doesn't do anything creepy about it, like, oh, you can't be there. I had to, like, close my window thingy that has, like, my fan. You know, it's so funny to me because the Buster Sword is the representation of hope. It's the representation of freedom. It's the representation of holding on to your honor. Soldier honor is one thing, because that's what Zack believed in. He believed in Soldier. His dream. His dreams. To hold on to your dreams and retain your honor as Soldier. But that also represents... Soldier is also boldened out, which I really found really interesting, because the way that usually boldened out works is like it's like a video game replacer. You know what I mean? Like in Pokemon, when all Pokemon's names are like all capitals, which can be easily replaced. It's that idea that Soldier is just a statement. It's a blanket term. Because a soldier could mean anything. You could be soldier as in soldier from Shinra, or it could be a soldier as somebody who's trekking on and fighting. A person like the freedom fighters could just be your everyday worker. To hold on to your honor as the person that you are, and to embrace your dreams, whatever that may be. Zack is a representation of that. He died holding on to his exact everything. You know, he held on to his dreams, aspirations, and goals, and suffered the consequences. Passed the torch off the Cloud. And what I find really interesting is now that Zack is alive, essentially in his own timeline, because the timeline shifted there. Aerith, that's with us, the Cloud here, she's trapped in a timeline where Zack doesn't exist. Zack died in her timeline, which means that in another timeline, Aerith gets to see Zack again. But the Aerith that we're playing with will never get to see Zack again, essentially. At least theoretically. Because they're two separate timelines. Because we basically broke the rules. We defied fate and allowed Zack to live. Setting a new whole timeline in which Zack gets to do whatever the fuck. Which is really interesting, because I actually really like the idea that there could be a whole new game where Final Fantasy VII cannot be, you know, tied to the fate that is the original, and make a game that has Zack in it. Could you imagine it, Cloud and Zack working side by side together, and Zack teaching Cloud the ropes of Soldier, teaching him how to fight, teaching him all the rules and principles? And seeing what type of character Cloud could have been if this stuff didn't happen. It'd be so interesting. A whole game where Zack is helping Avalanche, fighting against the tyranny. Because Zack is such a great character. He became a fan favorite almost overnight when his game was released. Charismatic, interesting, fun, powerful, yet he had a lot of pain and suffering. Me? Gugaga! Timer's done. I love Final Fantasy. I know I struggled at the end. I know I got really mad at the end. I know I got frustrated, but, like, can you blame me for all the fucking terrible fucking boss programming they did at the end? It wasn't like, the funny part is it wasn't hard. It was just annoying. It's like, oh man, I leveled up and didn't, like, have all my characters get their ass whooped. It doesn't get any better, honestly. Probably. I'll be real. You know, obviously, I don't have very high hopes for Rebirth. If it's the same experience with the bosses and stuff like that, then, again, it's playable, right? It's doable. You know, it's doable. Right? I could play through the entire game. We did. We played through the entire game. And I still enjoyed my experience, regardless of, like, the issues that it had. I mean, no game can be perfect. I mean, Final Fantasy 7, 10, 12, all these games, they all had flaws, something that made them frustrating to deal with. But it's your love for a game that lets you keep pushing forward and playing the game. Because if you really love something, you'll still play it, but that doesn't mean that your criticism is invalid just because you're talking about it. If you're mad that this game has fucking shitty boss fights, you have the right to say that. I think the boss fights aren't that great. I think they're too reliant on cinematics. I think they're way too reliant on the cinematic cutscenes to fill the gaps in between the boss fight, instead of just making a really fun boss fight where they talk while battling a boss. It needs to be grandiose and epic, and then do all these extra things that take away from the actual fight. If they just focused on the fight from start to finish, I think it would have been a much better experience. Like, every boss fight would have been much better. I mean, yeah, it's cool to look at, sure, absolutely. But I think the boss fights are just kind of strange. I think it's so long that they put checkpoints in the boss fights. Probably. I mean, if they put checkpoints in the boss fights, hey, that's better than what they did with some of the fights here. Let's be real. Because, let's be real, these fights drag on just as long. Even in Rebirth, they might be longer. But you gotta imagine how annoying it is to die to a boss in this game, or restart from a checkpoint. And that checkpoint's at the very beginning, and you have to do 2 stages of boss fighting just to get back to where you were beforehand. So you're just becoming more and more annoyed. I feel like maybe they did that just to save time for people to actually just kind of, like, actually be able to, like, play through. And I've heard a lot of people talking about that a lot of people couldn't finish Rebirth because it just took too long. And it just got really boring halfway. But, again, I legitimately think that, to be fair, I think that for me, boss fights will just be fine. They're nothing too crazy. They're not insanely bad or dumb or stupid. They're just frustrating because they're just tedious by nature. So I will always yap. Plus, that's kind of the point. If I'm just strictly just playing a game and it's just you, if me sitting here just playing a game and barely talking, I feel like that takes away from the experience. We're not just here to watch a video game, we're also here to play and talk. We're here to do a bunch of stuff. It's already insane enough that we're gone from a game being multiple discs to multiple games. I mean, yeah, it's strange that essentially we have to buy 2 whole new games, essentially, just to experience the entire package, right? And it does suck, but also, theoretically, I kind of prefer them doing this. I think Rebirth and Remake needed to be their own separate experiences, you know what I mean? Because Remake has you going through side quests, battling, and experiencing a story that you remember in your head, but then enhancing it and giving you new experiences to represent that change is being made. You don't have to follow the same guidelines. You don't have to follow the same rules anymore. It's a different game. It's the same game you remember, but it's different. And so it evolves and tries to show and represent that in many ways, and it's really fun. It's just, again, the leveling system, the upgrade systems, the materia systems, the everything. Yeah, I've heard that Rebirth is a lot bigger. It's a lot more ambitious. I mean, it was like 153 gigabytes of space. It was a lot in comparison to the first game, because it all takes place in the city. Right? Oh yeah, it's already downloaded. It's already good to go. We can literally start it now if we wanted to. Because I even modded it and stuff like that, too. For trying to add some continuity as well. So I'm so excited. Because I've never got to experience it. And I really want to experience it because even though I do not like the end game of Remake because it just gets tedious because the game just doesn't understand its own systems anymore and just gets lazy. Because by this point, when you get to the end game, you're going to have a lot of high-grade materia. And so you're going to really easily exploit a lot of their weaknesses, kind of trivializing the boss fights. But that's kind of the point, I think. Oh yeah, it's like 10 o'clock right now. I've just been waiting for the game to download, and then we just finished this up, so... Sorry, I'm also gonna pause just really quickly so I can go to the bathroom, because I'm gonna go to the bathroom instead of letting it... maybe I'll just let it keep going. Maybe I'll just let it keep going. I'm back again. I'm back again. Had to go pee. If I didn't, I would explode. I was gonna explode if I didn't pee. I hope that Rebirth at least gives me the whimsy that and giddy that I got from this game. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get annoyed because, again, I'm just getting fucking bapped left and fucking right. I mean, like, those final fights was just me getting whacked, and then whacked again, and then whacked again. Again, after the Whisper fight, fighting Sephiroth was actually fun, because it's just hilarious, because Sephiroth is really strong, and I feel like a lot of people ended up suffering because they forgot that, I don't know, Punisher mode kind of counters a lot of physical-based attacking, and then you could out-count if you had counter stance available to you before you got to that fight. Oh my god, counter stance, counter stance, counter stance, counter is hilarious. It's so good. It's like counter and counter again. And then Sephiroth just kind of sits there. You're gonna be doing fighting and then more cheesy boss fight and then more fighting. Well, that's the power of JRPGs. We'll just have to see what it is. Hello, Ozzy. Welcome in. Hello. We just finished Final Fantasy, and we're probably going to start Final Fantasy Rebirth after the cutscene, or after the credits. I like to let the credits sit. I think I'll be okay. I still like this game. Even though I complained, a majority of my time playing the game wasn't complaining. Most of my time was just having fun. I hate that you're forced to use everyone in the game. I mean, like, having to use everybody in the party at some point. Like, it forces you to use particular party members and stuff like that. I feel like for narrative storytelling, I mean, yeah, you have, like, your select favorite characters you're gonna play. I mean, the thing was, I always just ran Tifa, Barret, and Cloud all the time. I rarely used any other character. But then I realized, like, but what about Yuffie? What about Vincent? What about, you know, Red and Aerith? Like, straight up, it's really important to make sure that you use all your party members. And I actually like the idea that they want you to use all the party members, give you a reason. I just wish they would give you a better combo of characters that they're gonna make you use it, you know? Like, towards the end, Barret was barely in our party. I want Barret more! God damn it! Replace, I don't know, Tifa occasionally or something like that. I understand those two are important to Cloud's story, but fuck off. Let me get my home dog in here, man. Master Chief. Arthur, arigatou gozaimasu. For following on the tiki-taki. Thank you. You know, if you had a little bit more agency about who's in your party at particular times, I think it'd be a little bit better. You can't have my glasses, they're mine. They're mine. We did it! Chapter Select has now been unlocked. The main menu, M, to access the system character selection to replay any chapter from the beginning, using your current characters, weapons, and materia. This is a great way to tackle uncompleted quests, find story elements you missed the first playthrough, and more thoroughly explore Midgar. But I already did everything. I unironically did every side quest. There's nothing I'm really missing other than a few things. Hard difficulty is now unlocked and can now be selected from the chapter selection and playing one of the chapters. It is difficult, items cannot be used, and only HP is restored at rest spots. However, certain manuscripts are only available in this difficulty setting. Yeah, this is the thing I didn't like. I didn't like them just forcing everything and splitting the game into 2 sections and forcing you to play hard mode. Especially because hard mode's like, oh, you can't use fucking... You can't use you can't use ethers. You can't use items. There's an entire materia dedicated to item improving items. What? You will now earn twice as much EXP and 3 times as much AP. A new combat simulator to test out. Accessible from Chapter 17. Skipping the bike minigame. The bike minigame can now be skipped from the pause menu. You can now have access to portions of the story that revolve around new character Yuffie. Awesome. Don't care. We're done. Yep, we're done with this game. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right. All right, I'm setting up every single one of these to say Final Fantasy Rebirth, so that way people know we're going to be now playing Rebirth. Just letting people know it's also my first playthrough. Now the question is, will this game fucking run? That is the question. Yeah. There we go. Might have to back up in case the PC go boom! Da 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 da, what the fuck? Do 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 do, what the fuck? Here we go, time to boot it. There's a chance that one thing that will happen is that OBS will probably crash. I've had this happen multiple times. Whenever I boot up a game, in general, OBS likes to crash. So, if that does happen, I'll be back. If it doesn't happen, that's great. There's just a high chance it's gonna happen. What did it just say? It says D12 is not supported on your system. Try running without the DX12 or D3D12 command line argument. What does that even fucking mean? What does that mean? So the game doesn't work without a specific thing. Even though that's a lie. My fucking computer makes this shit run fine. That's weird. Hmm. Looks like it's a particular thing where it doesn't register good actual graphics cards, because the graphics cards that it wants from you is really weird. That doesn't make any sense at all. Let's see. Okay, proof of the fix. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, in order to fix the error when starting the game, you'll need to download this file and unpack the file of the D3, D12, DLL, and then paste it into the following path line. Got it. Okay, so it's a DLL bug. AKA, it's not actually your fucking hardware. It's just some bullshit. It's a fix problem. Like, the game just doesn't function, apparently. And they never seem to have bothered to fix it? Shut the fuck up. Stop fucking asking me to pay for shit that I don't need to pay for. Fuck off. Okay, copy that. And then we need to take this file to here. Okay, so... Da da do 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 da 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 do 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 da da do. So we need to go here and here and here and over here and this right here. Go to end binaries, Windows 64. Missing game file. That might be the reason. The game must have not installed properly. Is that the case? Because now it's saying it's missing files. Now it's saying it's missing fucking files in the content section, which makes zero fucking sense. Because I would not have access to that. I think the game's just broken. It would not fucking surprise me. In the content, the initial global shaders libraries are missing. Isn't that supposed to be done on boot up? Now we gotta look that up too. There's a lot of problems apparently. This is like the most buggy game and I just started it. I've never had this happen with any other game. And I play games way more powerful than this. Really weird. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Global Shaders Library missing. Oh my god, there's so many fucking problems. Holy shit. Why is there so many issues with this one game? I can run all of the other two. I could run the other two games just fine. And then this game, in and of itself, just doesn't run. I just paused you and you didn't pause. So, essentially, in the content folders, there should be a shader thing in general, but there is no shaders here. It's not that I see. Unless it's talking about the global status. So a moment. Properties. Let's see. We must verify the integrity. Might be broken. Which might be the reason why no one's really played it outside of many things. Because if it's this badly broken, then yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that it wasn't really well known. There are several bug fixes over time, including DLL like updates and stuff like that, particularly to fix some of these problems. So, that's a little weird. Well... Well, I should probably try to fix this off-stream instead of on-stream. So instead of trying to worry about all of that, we'll go ahead and just end stream for the day. I know it was a lot shorter, but we did finish it. And if we can't get it done, and we can't get it fixed, for whatever reason, if I can't get it to work, for whatever reason, then we could just play the Crisis Core remake in the meantime, while I try to get it fixed. And if I can never get it fixed, well, oh well. I guess I just have to buy a whole new fucking GPU that is 5 times stronger than the recommended or best of, just to make sure it runs. Because apparently, Even though I can get all my other shit to run perfectly fine, it doesn't like running here. So, doot! And Tiki-Taki, you guys go first, like usual. Shazam! Alright. This is a lot shorter than I expected it to be. Apologies. Up, and then it crashed. Oh no! OBS! It's crashing!